In 2011, Steps made one of the most astonishing reunions in pop history, which led to a #1 album and one of the fastest-selling arena tours of 2012.
I don't think many people get this chance twice.
There's a hell of a lot to do, so yeah, we've got a mountain to climb yet.
But as they tour the UK, will they be able to keep their demons under control?
I can't do it because I'm just going to get upset.
I'm going back to a situation where the last time I was in it, I was miserable.
So how's that different now?
Claire knows that she would be letting the side down if she didn't come to the party and do the work.
I think if somebody wants to damage that, you know, it's on their head at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The whole world looks at it this time.
I just don't know why they won't leave me alone.
There's just 10 weeks to prepare.
I'm still confused.
Millions of pounds at stake. And 150,000 fans who can't be disappointed. Will their reunion stay strong? Or will it crumble around their ears, just like it did last time?
It's probably more no than yes for me.
I feel so sad for everybody who's put their energy and time into us.
If we can't, we leave it now.
This is Steps on the Road Again. Back in the 90s, one of the biggest pop groups ever were at the height of their fame. But after 5 years of pop stardom, Steps imploded in a split that went down in music history.
It was such shock. Last person I saw was Faye and I said goodbye. And I got in my car and I went and that was it.
My only regret is that it ended like it did. But if I was to revisit it and turn the clock back, I probably would have done it exactly the same way.
10 years later, with the Ultimate Collection album about to be released, the 5 members of the band finally agreed to meet to discuss the demons that had driven them apart.
Why did you resign?
That was shit, wasn't it?
It was shit. It was, darling.
Everything built up, and the only way that I could deal with it is to go, that's it.
Why couldn't you come to discuss it?
Because we didn't talk to each other towards the end.
It was an emotional roller coaster, but finally the band decided to give it another go and attempt a reunion.
There have been tears, there have been confrontations, and there have been revelations. But finally, Steps are back.
Yes.
The things that you do, so physical.
After Sky Living's TV series Steps Reunion, the band announced that they were going back on tour. To their amazement, ticket sales went through the roof, and their Ultimate Collection album was a massive success.
You're #1. The album is #1.
Charles.
Amazing. To Steps.
To Steps. Bring on the tour.
Just like it had in 1996, Steps mania gripped the country once more, and they were firmly back in the hearts of the British public.
Hey there.
The response has just been out of this world.
Now, in 2012, they're about to embark on a sellout UK arena tour.
I don't think many people get this chance twice.
150,000 people have bought tickets, and they've already had to add extra dates.
I pinch myself. I can't actually believe that we've sold all these arenas. I still won't believe it until we set foot on that stage the first night.
Steps fans old and new are awaiting, quite literally, the ultimate tour. Today, world-class artists like Beyoncé, Rihanna and the Black Eyed Peas rule the world of music entertainment, putting on multi-million-pound shows that push the boundaries of modern entertainment. Taking creativity to another level using state-of-the-art technology, and all the while singing live. Ten years on, Steps will have to up their game to compete in today's tougher-than-ever music world.
This is fun, yeah.
Are you ready, guys?
It's really good. Oh my God! How can I do it? Stop stalling. We're not 21-year-olds anymore. We have to bring it up to date and be true to ourselves and still put on one hell of a show. So I'm going to be shitting myself.
It's very hard to not feel that pressure, or to wake up in the middle of the night with a hot sweat, and you almost have dreams about things going wrong.
What if something goes wrong? Your whole show's gone.
Quick bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4,
You know, I've not performed like this for 10 years. It's literally like I just hung up my dancing shoes after Steps, and I haven't done it.
Last time Steps toured, 5 years of unspoken issues suddenly surfaced, destroying the band. But now, they're doing it all over again.
Back then, you know, 10 years ago, we would all, you know, have to fight for attention to be in the band, you know, because, you know, when Claire was at the front singing a lead vocal, you know, Faye would have dreadlocks trying to be noticed, you know, Lisa would have blue bits in her hair, I'd be acting like a knob jumping around, you know. So it was like, I'm in the band as well.
And there is a lot of pressure on you when you're playing to 15,000 people every night. So I guess that's probably where tensions grew, and maybe cracks appeared. And there's always a worry that that would happen again on the next tour.
There's probably still a few little cracks there, but they'll always be there, I think, if I'm really honest.
There's a bit of a competition coming on here now. He's off again. Competition? You want a competition? Right. You got one, boy. Come here, Latford. All right, right, this is what we can...
We've covered a lot of ground, you know, in the last 10 months, in the last 10 years. You know, we're still going to have our demons.
You can't think that everything's going to be rosy, because it won't be. There are going to be some issues. Some people will be tired, there'll be tensions.
It's like opening a can of worms. Do you really want to? I'm not sure.
It was H and Claire who finally pulled the plug, handing over their letters of resignation an hour before this, their last ever performance.
Deep down, people will always remember, you know, we choose to forgive and things, that's fair enough. You may never forget.
That is the end of the show.
I think they think that I have apologised and said I regretted it, but I actually haven't, because I'd think I would be lying if I said that.
Coming up. After 10 long years, the band have to leave their family lives behind and return to pop stardom.
I feel enormously guilty.
Everyone's making massive sacrifices to get this show on the road.
I'm not sure if I just want my whole life to have revolved around Steps.
But can all 5 make the big leap into Steps' world all over again?
We all signed up for this. It's really unfortunate that Lisa's not here at the moment. I'm going back to a situation where the last time I was in it, I was miserable.
How's that different now?
In 2011, 90s pop group Steps reunited after 10 years apart.
Hi there.
Now, with just a matter of weeks to go, They're contemplating the intense challenge of a 20-date UK arena tour in front of over 150,000 fans.
You know, I've not performed like this for 10 years.
It's going to be really scary.
So I'm going to be shitting myself.
But before they start the punishing work schedule, they're all spending as much time as possible at home with their families. Lisa now lives in Dubai, and she's making the most of the time she has left with her family before heading over to the UK for rehearsals and then the tour. A 2-month stretch.
I told you, you should have put your hat on.
With her 2 children, Jaden and Star Lily, under the age of 5, the harsh reality of being apart from them is starting to sink in.
You know, we're all having to make sacrifices. It's very, very difficult for me being away from the family. But I'm a working parent, and I choose to be. I enjoy being a working parent.
Yay! Where should we have our picnic?
As much as I love my children, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and they're too young to understand it yet, but it's all for them. And there's so many parents out there that have to make sacrifices, and there's lots of working mums and working dads, and it's really challenging.
Do you miss me, Jaden, when I go to work? I miss you too.
We always talk about Mummy, don't we, instead of work?
Like, Mummy's got a show with Uncle H under all of Steps. Can I have comedy? Come here, because when Mummy goes to work, she really misses you. You know that, don't you?
You get a lot of guilt as well. I feel enormously guilty. Just come out of bed. Can I just have a minute?
Despite her family concerns, Lisa is fiercely determined to be prepared for the physically gruelling task ahead.
I take it seriously, and part of that is about fitness. Oh my goodness! It's not easy, I think, especially for the girls, because you are scrutinised. But at the end of the day, Steps is very visual, and we also know it's been 10 years since our last show. So we want to do justice to all the songs that we did.
Back in London, Claire is busy with a photo shoot. But having been out of the spotlight for 10 years, the physical demands of the upcoming tour are starting to dawn on her.
The whole thing is going to be pretty gruelling. I have to be honest and say that I've not really been that conscientious. I think that the last 4 or 5 years I've spent most of it like losing loads of weight, putting it back on, losing it and putting it back on. I went and bought a Wii Fit machine.
A Wii Fit, brilliant.
Yes. Some people can go on a treadmill for an hour and feel better, and I like to eat a pizza.
Claire has kept today's shoot a secret from her bandmates.
We are shooting the cover of my book.
Believe you, it might not work. Yeah, you're not selling that one to me either.
I'm trying to!
For the last year, she's been writing a no-holds-barred autobiography, but the band have absolutely no idea.
I haven't told the others yet, and I don't really know why. I guess I am a bit worried about what they might say, because I think the minute anybody says the word autobiography, everyone that you know kind of panics a little bit.
Eyes to me, though. Yeah.
There is bits of Steps in there, obviously, because it was such a huge part of my life and had such a big impact on my kind of weight, which is really the theme throughout the book.
Beautiful. Watch that ankle, don't bend it too much.
For the last decade, Claire has happily played housewife to husband Reese and children Daisy and Charlie.
What's the matter? What do you want? I don't understand what you want, darling.
Painful memories from Steps' first time round have meant that Claire has been the least willing to reunite. Now she also has her family to consider.
I really want to get to a point in my career where I have managed almost the perfect balance with family and work. You know, whether that includes steps or not, I don't know at this point.
Can I change your nappy? No. Why? You done wee-wees in it?
I'm not sure if I just want my whole life to have revolved around steps. I think I'd feel quite sad at the end of it if it did.
With such a punishing schedule, Claire and her husband Rhys have had to map out childcare for the next 2 months.
Green is your mum and dad.
Right.
Orange is my mum. Red is you.
Home life is about to be turned upside down, and Rhys has reservations.
We haven't really spoken about the tour date time, have we?
I'm assuming you won't be working then.
I don't think he's looking forward to it. Every now and again he kind of says something that I kind of think, oh.
It's very organised, which is unlike you. It's very clean and tidy as well, which is also unlike you.
He's not taking it as well as I thought, but he'll be all right.
And it's not just her marriage that she's worried about holding up.
You know, that amount of singing every single night is quite tough going, and I haven't really sung, so my voice is not as strong.
10 years ago, the band were criticised for miming on stage. But this time round, they're going live.
I would never have had to sing that many songs in one go, ever before. And that kind of level, I mean, some of them are really high, and they're right at the top of my kind of belting range. I think there might have to be certain bits that I will have to mime. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Until I try it, I don't really know. It's a big deal. I'm actually really worried about that first night because I don't know how I'm going to do it. I really don't. Already, just thinking about it, I get all a bit... Oh, God. I'm starting to wonder what I've got myself into. Oh.
H and his partner Craig are spending their last days together at home in North Wales. Despite the impending tour, there's something else on top of their list of priorities. They've announced to the world that they're about to start a family.
We've opted for an egg donor and a surrogate, so that's the route that we're going down.
What about your families? What do they think?
Oh, they can't wait. My mother, I mean, it'll be my mum's first grandchild, so she's beside herself.
You know the accusation is going to be, but for them, this will only be a designer accessory, particularly with you two being same-sex.
We're up in North Wales, you know, and we've had everybody giving us, you know, massive positive support.
You know, we're doing it for the right reasons.
10 years ago, H kept his sexuality secret. But now he's out and proud.
I was gay back then. Nobody knew it. This time around, I have actually got a male dance partner on stage, and we're just going to treat it very matter of fact and not make an issue of it. And by not making an issue of it, it speaks volumes. I've had people that have been not so supportive, which has really surprised me. And people closer to me, actually. They didn't think that I should be showing that on stage. My God, was I angry. My God. My God, I was on the phone crying to Craig because they didn't want their kids to see that. God, I feel so emotional about it now. Yeah, it really got me in the gut.
Coming up, as tour preparations kick off, Lisa makes a controversial decision.
Lisa's not in the country, and that's a problem for me because I want us all to be able to discuss these things, and we're not going to have that opportunity. We're going to have to make these decisions when Lisa's not here and we can't see her face to face.
And loved ones are concerned whether history will repeat itself.
Are you worried that it could end badly again?
Put it this way, if somebody stabs you in the back again, that'd be really bad.
The kind of things that upset you then, they're exactly the same things that are still around now and upset you still.
Steps are preparing to embark on their first tour for 10 years.
You almost have dreams about things going wrong.
Already, just thinking about it, I get all a bit...
What if something goes wrong? Your whole show's gone.
And the reality of what they're about to undertake has hit home.
You know, we're all having to make sacrifices. It's very, very difficult for me being away from the family.
Do you miss me, Jayden, when I go to work?
I feel enormously guilty.
In the northeast of England, Faye lives a life of anonymity, away from the trappings of fame with her husband and 3-year-old son.
I consider my life up north to be my reality. That's where I am Faye the mum, and Faye the wife, and Faye the mate.
Hello. How are you? I'm good. Oh. How are you? Oh, look, I haven't seen you for ages.
No one sees me any different to anybody else. No one has an opinion. You know, I've had lots of people take me under their wing and treat me as the same as everyone else.
But with the media circus that surround a pop group, all this is about to change.
Everyone knows me as normal Faye, and then it's suddenly going to be Faye from Steps, which is a bit... I've got pressure on my shoulders.
Yeah. So are you really excited about the tour?
Yeah. But I feel like I've been sitting on my bottom for a while and just waiting for it to happen, and now suddenly it's here. And it's a bit scary.
Does it feel really scary?
A little bit, yeah.
It's a big thing to come back and do this, you know, and everyone's making massive sacrifices to get this show on the road.
For Faye, going back on tour means giving up more than just her time.
I do want more children. In fact, this year, my husband and I were planning on thinking about getting pregnant, but obviously that has to be put on hold, which is a shame because I'm not getting any younger. But obviously, you know, this is a massive opportunity, and I don't really want to be prancing around with a bump. You know, you can probably do it when you're 21, but it's not so graceful when you're as old as I am. So yeah, we're putting it on hold.
Hiya!
Faye doesn't want to be separated from her little boy Ben, so we'll be bringing him with her on tour.
Benjamin has just turned 3, which is very exciting. It's a really lovely age because he's really coming into his own person.
Roger said we're going on the camera show.
Wow, that's amazing.
This is the camera show.
Ah. And it's funny because he's going to be coming on the road with us. I think he's going to get a shock when we get on the tour bus, but more friends for him to play with, I guess.
A big goodbye and a thank you to everyone. Say bye, thank you. Bye.
As the girls put their families on hold, Lee is preparing a future with his girlfriend Kerry, who he's just proposed to.
There's so much going on, and part of it is our personal lives as well. You know, the girls got the children, the families. I've got my business, my jobs, and obviously trying to organise a wedding this year. So we're doing an engagement shoot with OK Magazine today, so it's all a little crazy right now.
That's nice, that's perfect, that's lovely.
Get your leg out.
That's nice.
I'm very, very lucky, I have to say. There's a lot going on, and Kerry is taking the bulk of most of it. I'm helping out when I can and where I can with the time that I've got.
Straight at me, mate.
Do you usually sit like this?
With the rabbit.
Takes a little bit of pressure off me. Can't ignore the fact that it's still happening and going on. There's a lot for me to get involved with, but she is really... she's the captain of the ship on that one.
As well as the wedding and a UK tour, he also has to keep his business on track.
Welcome back to OK Famously Fit with Lee Latchford-Evans.
And he's promoting some of his new products on Argos TV.
This is something that you can use in your home. It's about having that celebrity body at, to be honest with you, half the price tag at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
steps have a massive amount to do, and the first date of their ultimate tour is just 2.5 months away. With the clock ticking, it's time to call the first ever tour meeting with all 5 members of the band. But Lisa has made a controversial decision.
We all signed up for this, so I think it's essential that all 5 of us are here to make decisions and make this all happen. It's really unfortunate that Lisa's not here at the moment, and I think we're all a bit frustrated about that.
Torn by the idea of leaving her family in Dubai, she's decided to spend 2 more weeks with them rather than join the band in preparation for the tour. It hasn't gone down well.
It is quite difficult to have to be able to make decisions without Lisa being here. I mean, if you don't like it, it's kind of tough.
The purpose of today is to get us, well, trying to get us all in one room together, and we've still not managed it because Lisa's not here.
Manager Stephen has signed up creative director and choreographer Gareth Walker.
This is a huge challenge. They have not done this in 10 years. They were at the height of fame on a massive arena tour. They've not done it since.
Gareth has agreed to fit in the Steps tour before he goes on to choreograph the 2012 Olympics closing ceremony.
So what I want to do is for Gareth now to run through, just again, broad brushstrokes of it. I think now it's just beginning to dawn on the 5 group members, oh, we better get all together, we've got a tour to do.
Oh my goodness.
This time round, they've got the biggest budget they've ever had, and they've even secured the services of set designer Mark Cunniff, who headed Michael Jackson's This Is It tour.
The 6 panels will track open to reveal the upstage set screen.
God, oh my God, it's enormous!
It's a completely different ball game now. You know, techniques have changed, technology has changed, we've changed, so it'll be nice to see where that goes.
I don't suppose the front of the treads of the stairs are light.
Yes, they are.
They are.
As you step on it.
Ooh. They're lighted. So will this come up? Is this what we're saying?
This will come to...
It will raise to about...
Like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the main screen at the back, I've not seen anyone else's show. With this kind of thing.
No,
it's amazing.
My biggest concern would be that screen crashing and breaking down. A screen that big, not working, that's quite a big deal.
The big screen raises a much more immediate problem for the band. They have to film the content in just 3 weeks' time.
Surely we should know what we'll be wearing and have our styling and everything and makeup and everything prepared for that pre-record.
It's in 3 weeks.
We've got to have that all sorted and ready and be camera ready for what's going to be seen on screen every day for the tour.
Yes.
Yeah. 3 weeks.
There is a lot to get through in that 3 weeks. There is a lot to get through.
But we're going to have to make these decisions.
Yeah, no, I understand.
When Lisa's not here and we can't see her face to face. Lisa's not in the country, and that's a problem for me because I want her to be able to see things face to face. I want us all to be able to discuss these things, and we're not going to have that opportunity. So I don't want that to hold us back on decision making.
After today, we're going to sit down and map out the schedule for that. As I said, it's game on, big time.
To be honest with you, today is the first day that it's kind of a reality check that this is actually going ahead. So I don't really know what to think, or I don't know where I am really. I'm excited, but there's a lot of hard work ahead of us.
The first major job of the tour preparations is to book dancers. Gareth and Stephen have advertised for an open dance audition in London, and over 500 people have turned up.
This tour for dancers is going to be extremely hard. They're going to be at least in every number, if not every other number -1. They have got a shed load to do. So these dancers need to be so fit, they need to be so on it, and they need to be in the prime of wanting to do it.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8.
The tour requires 10 professional dancers, 5 male and 5 female. and all the auditionees have their own reasons for being here.
I came to the audition today from a massive Steps fan.
This is my all-time favourite band ever.
When I was younger, I wanted to be Lisa.
In such a highly competitive industry, only the very best stand a fighting chance. And for the girls, there's a minimum height of 5'6".
5'2", I didn't realise.
Don't worry about it while you're here now so we can see you dance, okay? Don't worry about it. Keep smiling. Right over to the front down here. There you go.
It's been a huge range of talents. I mean, I've noticed there's been some, fans have turned up who are dancers or consider themselves dancers. But I think it's okay. It's okay. There's still more to come.
Tallest at that end, smallest at that end. Can you shift out, please? Thank you.
There's a long way to go at dance auditions. Tomorrow, a selected few will dance for the band. Only they have the final say who comes on tour with them.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed!
Coming up, as tour preparations gain momentum, the band are still incomplete.
We're on our second meeting all together. I really wish she was in the room. She's got a very strong opinion and it's very important we all agree.
And cracks are already starting to show.
I just don't know whether it's just too much hard work.
Put it this way, if somebody stabs you in the back again, that'd be really bad.
Steps have begun preparations for the biggest scale UK tour they've ever done.
Oh my goodness. I've pinched myself. I can't actually believe that we've sold all these arenas.
As I said, it's game on. Big time.
It's a big thing to come back and do this, and everyone's making massive sacrifices to get this show on the road.
As much as I love my children, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I'm starting to wonder what I've got myself into. Oh.
The tour's creative director Gareth and manager Stephen have wasted no time in preparation for the mammoth tour. They've spent endless hours whittling down an incredible 500 dancers down to 80, but there's only room for 10.
So, Lirio onwards, just go over to the side. The rest of you spread out, please.
The final decision comes down to the 5 members of the group. But still torn between her family and her job, Lisa has made the decision to remain in Dubai until rehearsals begin.
It's raining, it's pouring.
The rest of the band have no choice but to make these vital decisions without her.
We're on our second meeting all together. I really wish she was in the room. She's got a very strong opinion and it's very important we all agree, but we have to deal with it.
You know what's scary for me, though? I don't know how old they are. Are they 20? Are they 30? I've got no idea.
Having not done this for 10 years, it's a daunting prospect.
It's a big thing to be stepping back into, and obviously we want to get it right.
Okay, guys and gals, good luck. Heads down, let's go.
The quality and quantity of dancers has stumped the band. A huge responsibility rests on their shoulders, and they can't get it wrong.
Choosing the dancers today is absolutely massive because it's essentially building your team, who you are going to spend the next 3 months with.
Wow! Woo! Good job. Thank you. Good luck with way out there. Come and get you. Thank you very much.
I think this one maybe just looks too young.
He looks young, but I like his height.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah, he's great.
I think he'd be worth seeing again.
I think the girls, as I said to you before, have got to be almost as strong as the boys.
Yes.
I quite like
No.
the little girl on the edge.
She's sloppy.
Sloppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's lovely to look at.
Lee has a prior business engagement, and despite the importance of the task, has decided to leave the other 3 to make the final decision.
We're really struggling because we have to let some of you go, so I'm really sorry. This is, like, painful.
Just...
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, God, it's so awful. Oh.
Yeah,
The three bandmates think they've chosen their favourite 10, but going ahead and signing them up is proving tough without any input from Lee or Lisa.
It's difficult for her to be able to say, because she's not going to see what they can do. It's just going to be purely on a look with her.
I think she will have to trust us to some
She's
degree.
going to have to, because the decision's got to be made, and she can't see it.
Well, I would rather that, because the whole thing is moving forward, as you know.
This is what we've whittled it down to. I think she will trust us on that.
Yeah. OK.
I constantly have Lisa in my mind. I mean, she's grown up and intelligent enough to know that we are going to have to make decisions without her.
Whilst the band seem happy to make decisions without Lisa, Stephen and Gareth aren't. They want to ensure that she's happy with the band's choices so far.
Hey, Lisa, how are you doing, sweetheart?
I'm good, thank you. How's it going?
Very good, thank you.
What I thought we'd try and do is just catch up as best as we can, because we've had various meetings with the others, and we've had the dancer auditions.
I would love to have been there. Obviously, things are different now with the family, and you know, I can't fly over every week, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, here's a little princess. Daddy wants me to say. Mummy's got to do a little bit of work. Right, 2 secs.
Okay, that's all right.
Sorry.
That's okay. Getting back to dancers, we'd whittled it down to about 6 couples. It's a really hard choice because obviously there were so many dancers that attended the audition, and I've sent you through the images, and Stephen's obviously sent you through some footage as well, so hopefully you'll get to have a look at that at some point.
Sorry, no,
it's all right.
So, Mummy's just talking. Quick, come on, Danny. Mummy won't be long, and then we'll go to the park. Sorry, just let me take... Come on.
As a trained dancer herself, Stephen and Gareth are keen to get Lisa's expert view on the final choices, but it's hard for her to focus with her children in the room.
I've seen some footage, and I didn't see everybody, but the ones that I saw looked fantastic.
Yeah.
So, so it's all good.
I think that was kind of the main kind of things that I wanted to cover.
Right. I think we're done then.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Right.
Yeah? See you then. Take care.
See you later, Lisa. Stay fierce.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Family distractions make it difficult for her to concentrate, but it seems Lisa is happy for her bandmates to make decisions in her absence. The next step is dance rehearsals, and a room on the outskirts of London has been booked. Soon, Steps boot camp will begin, but Stephen has concerns about whether the band will be able to pull it off.
Will they be ready? I think some might be readier than others. I think they've all had certain issues to deal with. Motherhood for the girls, H's surrogacy issue, Lee now getting married, Lisa being in Dubai.
Climb through, jump in your seat and I'll strap you in.
I'm sure there will be dramas on the road. I think we're going to have some children on the road. I've allowed for that. And for me, you know, it's hopefully one big happy family. I might live to regret that, but hopefully that's what it is.
With the punishing schedule about to start and time with family due to become non-existent, each member of the band takes time out with their other halves.
Oh, lovely. Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
The time has almost come for Lisa to leave her children and husband Johnny in Dubai. And as a dancer for the group first time round, he knows how devastated Lisa was when it all came to an end.
I don't want to sound harsh, but are you worried that it could end badly again?
I guess it's always a chance, but...
I don't want to see it end in tears.
Again.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I saw it the first time round, I don't want to see it again.
It wasn't pretty, was it?
No. Mess.
I know.
The rest of the guys are my friends, but my worry was, can we be work colleagues again? And would it work? Because I know that we're all very, very strong-willed, and we all have very strong opinions. And we're also very, very passionate about our work, which has been separate for the last 10 years.
You're going back to mixing business and pleasure.
Yeah.
And that's the scary thought.
Claire's husband, Reese, was there 10 years ago and saw firsthand the problems that led to the split.
How do you think you're going to cope from sort of going from a housewife to stepping right back in at the deep end again?
The last time I was in this situation, I left it. Like, being on tour was when I left, and I didn't want to do it anymore because, for whatever reason, I was unhappy. So I'm going back to a situation where the last time I was in it, I was miserable. And whether or not...
So how's that different now?
I don't know if it's going to be different now.
Because it's not really that different.
As we know, the last few years haven't been great compared to what it used to be like. So to get something back again and to actually start... I honestly feel like I'm starting to find myself again in a weird way. That's where I shine, on stage. That's what people have always told me.
Are you sure it's the right thing that you want to do?
Put it this way, if somebody stabs you in the back again, if somebody does something that happened last time, that'd be really bad. There's friendships building back up again that are gone, quite frankly. And I think if somebody wants to damage that, you know, it's on their head at the end of the day. Yeah. The whole world looks at it this time. They can't hide.
My only worry is about you. I don't care about any of the others. My only worry is about you. And at the end of the day, I was there the first time round, and I could see the kind of things that upset you then, and they're exactly the same things that are still around now and upset you still. And you come home, and in one way or another, I just don't know whether it's just too much hard work.
It's too late now.
That's it, you've signed on the dotted line.
Next time on Steps on the Road Again, the pressure starts to take its toll.
I can't do it because I'm just going to get upset.
And their first public performance doesn't bode well for the tour.
I don't know what it sounded like. It was probably awful.
Can Steps keep it together for the most important tour of their lives?
My family have to come first, as all your families do.
But you know what? I've actually stopped having a family because of Steps. And I was really afraid of this happening.
I don't really know what the future holds, and that's a bit scary.
At the moment, I want to say goodbye.
We're back with the Feisty Five next Wednesday at 9. So as Steps hit the road, I want to know if it's ever a good idea to revisit the past. Read my blog and get involved at sky.com/steps. And starring Jack Davenport and Deborah Messing, there's another chance to catch up with musical drama Smash, Saturday at 10 on Sky Atlantic HD.